Hey everyone, so in today's video I'm going to be opening up this Mrs. Potts tea set, and this is real fine china, so it's a real life Mrs. Potts tea set. This was from the Disney store. I don't think they sold them in any physical stores. I think it might have been online only, so that is where I got mine, is from the Disney store website. This is a limited edition item, limited to 2,000 worldwide, and I actually already did a video on Lumiere and Cogsworth, plus a little miniature enchanted rose, so if you'd like to see those, I will link that in the video description below. But yeah, that's a look at her box. It's very massive. Ooh, very, very big. So the top of the box just slides off like this, and ooh, there they are. Oh, it looks so good. I'm not gonna lie, I did pop the lid off previously to get a quick look at them, but that's all it was a quick look. Tilting it up like this is making me really nervous, so I'm not gonna do this for too long. Just take off that piece of plastic. Here's the certificate of authenticity. She's number 1497 out of 2000. Then here's what the set looks like in the packaging. You have this nice cushiony thing. It's really just styrofoam with fabric on top, so it looks nicer than it feels. So I'm gonna put this back down before something comes flying out. Okay, I'm gonna carefully take some of this out. Ooh, that's tight fit. There's Chip. Then there are 3 regular cups as well. Then this stack of plates. Then we have the lid for Mrs. Potts. Ugh, we have Mrs. Potts herself. Oh my goodness. Real life Mrs. Potts. That sound. Whoop, 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 whoop. So here is the tea set. Like I mentioned, there are 3 regular cups and there's 1 Chip cup. So let's take a close-up look at Chip. His smile is so adorable, and the way his eyes are. He's a cutie. I know a lot of people don't really like the new Mrs. Potts and Chip design, but I do really like them. It was jarring at first. It was like, whoa, that is really different, but they're actually very, very beautiful. If you can look past the fact that it's not the same as the animated one, they are actually really, really nice. With the gray and the gold, it's beautiful. On the bottom, it says genuine, original, authentic, Disney store, made in Thailand. I'm probably not actually going to drink out of these because I'm scared I'm going to break them, but I'm going to have them on display in my glass cabinet. Ooh, baby. It's now officially going to be a china cabinet because there will be china inside. Although I do have an animated version of Mrs. Potts. I have a set with her and Chip and the little, I think it was for cream, little cream container. I don't know what he was. But yeah, I have a video of that. So I'll link that down below as well if you want to check out the animated Mrs. Potts. Because she's china too. So I guess I do have china in my china cabinet. But yeah, that was Chip. Let's take a look at the plates. Of course, all 4 are the same, so I'm just going to show this one. I really like the pattern on here. It's very pretty. I really, really love tea sets, even though I don't want to use them. I just like looking at them. I mean, I drink tea. It's just that when they're fancy, I don't want to wreck them, so I just look at them. But yeah, that's a plate. I'll show you a regular cup. It's pretty much the same as Chip, except the pattern on the side comes closer to the handle. And of course, there's no Chip and no face. Next, let's take a look at Mrs. Potts. She's adorable. Her feet are the funniest thing. When she walks, it's just too cute. I love little nubby legs like that. Adorable. But yeah, she has her dainty little face here. Lots of detailing around it. You have these leafy, feathery shapes on there around the handle. You've got some gold at the top and bottom. I like how it's kind of an antiqued gold. It's not super bright and vibrant, so that's very pretty. There is the back design. Wow. So you could display it like this and no one would even know that was Mrs. Potts. I love the dangly leaf right here. Then a little spout. There we go. Yeah, it's interesting how they have the face on the side instead of on the front like the other one. I think that's also one of the big differences that was a little jarring at first, but it's still pretty nice. So yeah, the top here looks like that. You have little holes all along here, which is actually quite pretty. And then the lid has the same holes in it. This looks like a little crown or something up on top. Yeah, that is it. That's Mrs. Potts and the tea set. They're very beautiful. Oh, okay. Oh, I'm putting that the wrong way. There's a flat side and then this little hook. And so the hook goes in and then the flat side goes on. But it kind of wiggles a little bit. If I just give it a slight turn, it locks more into place so it's not rattling. So that is the Mrs. Potts China tea set from the live action Beauty and the Beast movie. I'm so in love. I can't even, I could stare at this all day. But yeah, if you'd like to see the real life Cogsworth and Lumiere, I will have that video linked below like I mentioned. Thank you for watching and I'll see you in my next video.